Herr Verhofstadt.
Thank you, President. The summit tomorrow is the 18th special summit that has been organized since the start of the crisis in December 2009. 18th. And every time those who are organizing it are saying, yeah, it's a final summit, it's an important summit, it's a summit which shall tackle the real origins of this crisis. And only 2 months ago, you remember that, President, in this room, there were a number of EU leaders who said that the crisis was behind us, that it was over. And they were wrong. They were dramatically wrong, because this euro crisis started with Greece. That was a country that's an economy representing only 2% of the European GDP, but today we are facing another euro crisis. It's Spain, that's the fourth economy of the eurozone. It's Italy, the third economy of the eurozone. Together, that is an economy as big as the German economy. And these both countries, are paying more than 6% interest rates. And we have spreads today of more than 500 basic points today. So let us be clear, not only this crisis is not over, but it is not a crisis about Greece. It's not a crisis about Portugal, it's not a crisis about Ireland, not about Italy, not about Spain. It is, in my opinion, not even an economic crisis, not even a financial crisis. It's simply a political crisis today, what we are facing in Europe. Because our leaders today are not able to take the right decisions at the right time. They are unable to create what we need, that is an economic and a fiscal union besides the monetary union, and that the current situation is today so dramatic, it's their responsibility. They have transformed, in fact, a small financial crisis of December 2009 of only 2% of the European GDP in a crisis of unseen magnitude today. That is the main topic of a NATO summit. The euro crisis is a NATO summit topic today, where the other leaders of the world are, in fact, pointing the finger to Europe. And why? Because 3 things are necessary and our leaders are not capable to decide on it. First of all, we need a real economic and fiscal union. Secondly, we need to mutualise the debt with the redemption fund the fastest as possible if we want that interest rates are going down for countries like Spain and Italy. And thirdly, we need a growth pact to relaunch the European economy. And my plea today, dear colleague, is not to the Council. Council, the Member States, they defend mainly the interests of the Member States. My plea goes to the European Commission. They have the right of initiative. The ball is in the camp and the court of the Commission. Mr. Obama is waiting for it. We are waiting for it. Even Mr. Cameron is waiting for it. What are you waiting for? And that is my question today. My proposal is double. First of all, I ask that the Commission should put forward on the table of the Council a proposal for a redemption fund, because if you do that, that shall have a positive effect on the markets, and it shall be impossible, even for Mr. Merkel, to deny it and to refuse it. And secondly, put a growth package on the table. We know the different elements: increase of the capital of the European Investment Bank, use the unspent money of the European funds, and launch the project bonds. And that's my final statement, Mr. Chairman. Let's be blunt. They told us that tomorrow they shall launch the project bonds as one of the instruments for economic growth. A proposal of 230 million euros. That's the proposal that is on the table today. We need billions, Mr. Commissioner, not millions. And we need not a temporary solution, as they are discussing, but for a permanent solution to have growth in Europe. And so my plea to the Commission is, use your right of initiative. You only have it. And put tomorrow on the table a real proposal for project bonds, a real proposal for a redemption fund, and a real proposal for a real growth pact for Europe. Thank you.